Hey,
We're here.
a little bit early. That's
Yeah.
okay. This the song granted us the ability. I moved my light into the stupid thing again. So I was trying to account for. Anyways,
Amateurs.
this is Hero Realms, the
Cooperative.
Ruin of Sanitar.
Sorry to interrupt
Expansion.
the dance party, everybody. You guys look like you were having some fun.
The song was over. That ends the
Well, I'm
dance.
just yeah.
They could have continued it.
We could have had another song,
But then you're getting like a minute of a song. Actually, it was gonna be like 30 seconds of the song, so you don't want that. It's a song tease. Song tease bad. So, the way this works is there is a villain, which is considered the master, and it sits in play. I'll show you the villain card. We play essentially a normal game of Hero Realms, except when we're attacking the villain and its minions. Every turn, at the beginning of our turns, the master has a master turn. It's like a master phase, something like that, where we flip the top card of its master deck, and it's either an action, or a villain, or a hazard. There might be one other thing. There is a symbol. Yeah, it's pretty large. It's like double size of the card.
Here's a regular card for scale.
Yeah, so it's large, a good size. There's a symbol in the top left corner of each card that the master reveals, and I'll show you one. So that one's yellow. So when you flip that card up, you do its yellow ability, or you correspond that yellow ability to the card point on the card of the villain, and he gets that effect. And then you get this action. This card comes into play. If it's a minion, it goes to your area. Each player has their own area, so it's going to sit in front of you and attack you every time the master takes a turn on your turn. There are also minions that sit in the master's area that activate every time the master activates. So it would activate on both players' turns. And then, of course, Nathan would take a turn, and if he gets any minions, they sit in his area. If I have any minions in my area, or Nathan has any minions in his area, his cards can't affect me. Otherwise, we can use our fight to do damage to cards in the master area or in the player next to us area. If you're playing a 5-player game or a 3 to 5-player game, you can only affect players that are near you, which are the seats to your left and right. So
I bet 5-player this is awesome.
and the master actually takes up a seat. So in a 3-player game, one person's cut off from another one, even. So yeah, I think 5-player actually would work pretty well for this. We'll see how it flows, but it seems like it'll work pretty well. That's pretty much how it flows. There are cards called something. They have diamonds. If you look at the top right corner of the MasterCard that Nathan just picked up, you can't see it.
Sorry.
There's
right
little symbols over there. Those are interspersed into the villain deck in a way where it basically, the setup for the villain deck was make 5 piles of equal size and then add the extra cards to the middle one, and then intersperse these cards in those piles, shuffle each pile individually, then stack them on top of each other so that they're spread out throughout the deck evenly, relatively evenly, still random a little bit.
Pandemic has a mechanic like that because you shuffle in the
yeah, so it's like it's stacking it in a fair way, so they don't bunch up. But if at the end of the villain's activation it has 3 or more of those, there's 5 total, it flips and levels up and becomes a harder version of itself. You look at this number at the top left to see how many cards it's going to be drawing per turn. So if it flips, all of a sudden we're having to deal with 2 cards from the villain deck every turn.
If this deck runs out, do we lose?
It reshuffles.
Just reshuffles.
It reshuffles. So, yeah. Mind control drunks. That's very possible. We do have like storybook time.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's gonna be cool. We need to pick our classes.
Yeah, we saved that for the stream. Justin asked me what I wanted to play, but I figured we might as well go through the decision process on stream. Why conceal content from our adoring fans, in my opinion. So, yeah, there are 5 classes.
So there's fighter. Each class has its own character card and its own abilities and its own starting deck. So for instance, fighter has your class card. You have 60 health starting, which is 10 more than the normal game, right? You also have a flip side, so if you want to play a femme character, you can. And you have your own starting deck, so the difference between this starting deck and the normal starting deck you get in Hero Realms is quite different, actually. For fighter, they have 6 gold. They have a throwing axe, which is pretty cool. They have a shield bearer, so they actually have a companion with guard in their deck. It doesn't do anything, but it has guard and 3 health. Got a longsword, it's got 3 attack on it, and then a ruby for 2 gold. So that's pretty cool.
You swap out some of the starting gear, the short sword and the dagger in the main deck, and then like an extra gold, and you get something else in return. It looks like so.
It also gets a skill. You can, yeah. These actually came. The class decks came out, I think, maybe right before the campaign came out, and the intent was to be used in competitive game. The campaign actually gives you different versions of their skills, which I'll show you now, that are to be used in the campaign. So the warrior gets, or the fighter gets, that ability or that skill and this ability. Abilities are like trash and use, and then skills are things that you can pay and then use them. They just sit and play. So his shoulder bash means you can pay 2 gold and tap it and just do 2 damage, or have 2 fight. And then once per game, he can trash this to deal 9 damage divided as you choose among minions in your area. That's pretty sweet. And as you continue through the campaign, these actually level up. You can spend character points to level up your abilities and your skills,
which is dope.
Which is cool. You'll also get treasures that go in your deck and replace starting cards and other things that happen. So that's how classes work. Now we can choose our classes. There's fighter, ranger, cleric, wizard, and thief.
Justin confessed to me that he was leaning towards wizard.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think they all probably are.
They're all probably
doing some fun stuff.
They're all probably fun.
Yeah.
I did say that I think wizard is a coward's class.
He did say that.
So I think I have shoehorned myself into playing fighter.
Okay.
So I will do that. It was either fighter or ranger. I think what I want to do is I really want to hit people with swords. So I think I'm going to play fighter.
We could be min-maxers and do fighter cleric. But cleric's the most cowardly class, or at least cowardly. I guess depends on your perspective.
I have played some warrior clerics in my D&D history. So full Ronnie roleplay, no.
You got to roleplay as your guy.
Yeah.
I'll be a wizard.
I'll have to come up with a good fighter name.
So the wizard stuff. We'll see what I'm starting with. I have a cat familiar. That's pretty cool. It can tap for 1 of anything. That's got 2 health. I've got 5 gold. I've got spell components. Gives you 1. The next action card you require costs 1 less. So that's pretty good.
It's basically 2 gold.
Ignite does 2 damage. Ignite does 2 damage. And Fire Staff, if you have 2 or more actions in play, draw a card, and it gives you fight. That seems pretty good.
It does seem like you're slightly more limited on what you could buy.
Yeah, you want to go for actions, which makes sense, right, thematically.
So.
Okay, so we take our starting character portrait. We take our abilities. You want your level 3 ability, which your ability is in the top left corner.
Okay.
And you want your level 1 skill.
So crushing blow.
So my wizard ability is Fireball. Deal 4 damage to each master and minion in your area. Oh, target area. Okay.
So crushing blow on this side would be if we were playing the regular.
Yeah. It'll say wizard or like fighter campaign ability, and the flip side is wizard ability.
Oh wait, here it is. Fighter rules right here, part 1 and 2. So
those were what came with it. You don't necessarily need those.
Oh, okay. But this would be if we were playing the character packs. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I start with shoulder bash and crushing blow.
Yep. My campaign skill is pay 2 gold, lose a health, and draw a card, which seems pretty sweet.
It's a life tap.
Yeah. So that is all we need. We can like put our abilities to the side.
So this is tap or spend 2 gold?
No, it's tap and spend 2 gold.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it says tap or. No, it says tap and, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That says tap and. And then give me your remaining stuff. Okay. You don't need that because it's your health tracker. Yeah. We'll be tracking health.
But I mean, that is I do like. I will, if you got them right there. I will show these off. That this is just a nice, neat packaged way to have like your health, in a game. Just
especially if you don't have like dice handy.
Yeah, if you don't have dice handy or whatever, you just have the cards. I love that type of thing. That Star Realms did this really well too. You could just break out the stuff that you had there. They had some life tokens that you could use some cards to count, and you were just ready to play. And that was it. You just break out the box, go. So
okay, so I'm gonna get into the book. I did want to go over the one last thing is how the master spends its attack on its activation during your turn. It uses first goes for guards in your area, then it goes for minions, unless it can kill you, in which case it kills you. But otherwise, it goes for minions and then it does damage to you. So it's basically how you play Star Realms. How most people would play Star Realms. So it makes sense.
Yeah, the Earth Elemental steps on your head to make sure that you're dead.
Exactly. The store deck works like normal. I'll flip that up now. Then I'll read us our story intro to the game. We have fire gems over here too, but you don't really need to see those. They're off. There's 2 gold and they can trash for 2 fight. Or for 3 fight. I've played a lot of Star Realms, so I'm used to it being 2 and 2. I guess they changed it a little bit for this game. Okay, so I'm gonna read us our intro. The Ruin of Sanitar. It is early evening at the inn at 4 Rivers, and the place is crowded with humans, elves, and a dozen more races, all eating, drinking, singing, and shouting. You're seated at your usual spot in the back corner, enjoying a horn of ale and wondering what to have for supper, when a crash and clatter from near the door turns your head. You see an upended table, broken dishes, and spilled drinks, as well as an angry-looking dwarf shoving an equally furious orc. You watch with only mild interest. Fights are common at the 4 Rivers. Then you notice the smoke. Black, cloudy tendrils flow across the floor of the inn. Whenever the smoke touches a customer, their eyes go wild and they surge to their feet, weapons drawn. You quickly realize the inn is under attack by a sinister enchantment. As fight after fight breaks out, your eyes track the smoke back to its source, a group of cloaked figures by the door. Their garb and markings call the Necros cult to mind, but there's something off about them. You rise and ready your weapon. While seeking a path through the choking smoke toward the intruders, a barrel of ale smashes to splinters at your feet. Looking up, you find a trio of crazed customers charging toward you. You'll have to subdue them quickly in order to get the source of the magic. Okay. Play begins with the player to the master's right, which is me. No, it's you. Just kidding. Alright, so the way it goes is normal game. But at the start of your turn, you do a master activation. And this is not at the bad side yet. Yes, very Monkagega.
Necromancers are notorious cowards.
That's true.
They won't even fight their own battles. They... Alright, do I start with 5?
It's 5.
Okay.
Well, it's a normal game, so maybe it is.
Maybe I start with 3 then.
3, but in this it doesn't matter as much, right? I didn't actually try to figure that out because I didn't think about that.
Yeah, check for me because it does matter.
It does matter, yeah.
I wonder like what kind of pace we need to be at to beat this.
So there are difficulty modes, and
okay, that's cool.
The beginner difficulty mode is intermediate is during each player's first turn, skip the master step. The veteran is the no different rules, you just draw on the first turn as normal. The beginner is same as intermediate, plus during setup set the mastery cards aside. When the master's deck is shuffled for the first time, shuffle them into the master deck.
So
those are ignored the first way through the deck. Wow. F all that.
Yeah, that is cowardly.
I figure we just go through veteran and see what happens. So yeah, I was trying to find out if you draw 5.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's fine for you to draw 5.
Yeah.
If we're doing intermediate,
is that the adventure book?
This is the rule book. Okay.
Player setup? Was it in player setup? Game setup.
Each player's turn is made of 2 steps: the master step, player step, in that order.
It's not very clear online.
Oh, is there like a co-op mode online for this?
Or I think he's just Google searching. Well, I'll play on hard mode. I'll start with the 3-card hand. Does it
Each
looks
player
like it
draws
says
5.
each player draws 5? Oh, okay.
I think that's probably right.
I mean, we're working.
The only reason it's 3 in the competitive is because it's competitive and it's a huge advantage for one player, right? But if it's a
it draws 5. Okay, okay. All right.
Cool.
So intermediate.
FAQ. Okay.
Intermediate. We don't start with the master turn on the first turn.
No, we do.
We do.
Well, I was gonna play veteran where we do.
Oh, we're playing veteran.
Yeah, man, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so charging drunk. So the master gains 2 life.
Yep.
Is that right? Okay. Okay, and
then it activates.
Unaware nearby players deal double damage to this minion. So okay, so this comes to me. It hits me for 4.
Yep, it taps and hits you for 4.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Each player draws a hand of 5 cards. Okay, cool, sweet. That makes sense. And you take 4, and then you can take your turn.
Okay, I have a good starting hand. I've got 5 gold and 3. So I think I want to buy probably that cultist. I'll buy the cultist for 3. So spend 3 gold, buy the cultist, cult priest. I have a longsword and a ruby. I'm going to spend the ruby and tap my shoulder bash to do 2, and I'll use my longsword. So I've got 5 fight, so 4 defeats the charging drunk and then does 1 damage to the enthralled regulars. Okay, and then all of this gets discarded. So I will draw 5.
Alright, so flip. It is a white ability. White means it uses its favored ability, and you can see it's favored by the chain, like the star around it.
Oh, I see. I see. It's very, very. You probably can't see it at the resolution we have on the table.
I'll show you on the card cam. On the red circle, there's like a little bit of a flare around it.
Yeah, there's like some accents, some.
Okay, so it does that ability, which is 3 damage. And
yeah,
then
exactly.
Says, your area is blocked off. It's a hazard. It sits here. You may expend one of your champions. Clear this hazard. Okay, we'll just tap a champion to clear a hazard. But my area is blocked off. You can't fight, heal, or target outside your area, and other players can't fight, heal, or target inside your area. That's a broken table. Broken tables and chairs. It just sits there, and I'm going to take 3 damage. Imagine skipping the first master turn. Come on. Come on. Alright, so I can play my cat, and I can just make the cat get rid of these tables and chairs.
Dances over them nimbly bimbly.
Here's the discard pile. I have 4 fight and 2 gold. Is there anything to buy for 2 gold? Just this thing. 3 and +1 for each other champion. I mean, it's got guard, and it's got. No, it doesn't cost. It costs 4. Okay. This guy is. Gain 1 for each champion you stunned this turn. Or I can just get Fire Gem. This kind of just like soaks damage though. So yeah, I'll get this champion. Artist. Then I'll do 4 damage to the enemy. So. Okay.
Alright, so master turn. Okay. Okay, so green mastery. So it does 2 damage to me, makes me discard a card. And then this thing happens. Where does this go?
That just attaches to it.
Okay. Okay.
It just hangs out. You can just leave it there. Yeah, that's fine.
Put right there. So that's 1. So 2 more, and it suddenly goes to hard mode. So I have to discard a card. I am going to discard. I think I discard my throwing axe. Throwing axe has an ability on it that says if playing this card would give you 7 or more combat this turn, I draw a card, which is pretty good. I want to get out the shield bearer since it takes damage, and then the 3 gold will also let me buy the man at arms to help. Okay, so yeah, I'll buy like that. That'll be my turn. I'll shuffle. Ship it back to you.
Okay. Master turn. Ah!
Oh god.
Crazed bartender. This is 8 damage.
Ooh.
And he's unaware nearby players deal double damage, so I might need you to kill this crazed bartender, but he's going to tap for 8. Oh, wait, I need to do the green ability, so 2 damage and discard a card.
Oh, would I have done double damage on my first turn to the dude?
I think nearby is other players.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. I'll discard this fire staff.
Cowards can't finish their own battles.
I have a total of 10 damage going on me, so this is dead, and I take 8.
Ow.
Yeah. This guy's gonna hang out and beat on me.
To quote Anchorman there, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. So I have 4 gold, and the next action I acquire costs 1 less. What kind of actions we got over here? I can get for 4 gold. The wolf form?
8. Target opponent discards a card. What's that do? Does it do nothing against masters?
You look at the top card, and you can choose to either discard it or leave it on top of the master deck. So that seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So I will get
like
wolf
that.
form. 8 damage is a lot of damage. Also.
8's a lot, yeah.
Okay.
8's enough to kill that guy. So. Okay, master turn.
Did Brick kill somebody with a trident?
Mastery.
You just love getting those mastery cards.
All right,
what was the color on it?
Blue, and it says stun your highest shield champion, so that'll take out my shield bearer. And it does 1 fight then, I guess, on top of it.
Yep.
1 and stun, so yeah. Okay, so I'll take 1. I don't actually have any fight there, Justin. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
My apologies.
Okay.
I can't pick up my weapon with all this gold in my hands. But I do have 6, which is looking like smash and grab is 6. I buy master weigh-in for 4, and recruit. I kind of like.
Let's play hard mode. I die.
I'll buy master weigh-in for 4. Something else could pop up. Okay, and then I'll buy recruit. Okay. And it is your turn. I will.
Okay.
This is gonna.
Yeah. Blue is stun your. Okay, I don't have that, and 1 damage. And then when you play a red card, stun this minion. Discard an item. Okay, I don't have an item. That's good.
Biting imp.
Discard an item.
Oh.
Does that mean like
gold?
a? Oh,
yeah.
okay. So I do have to discard a thing.
Yeah.
So I have to discard this gold, and then I take 8 damage,
yeah.
plus 1. So I take 9 damage. I'm at 30. Just like that. I can't do anything yet. Yes, con artist, and I have 3 gold. I can do 4 damage to the mass range minion in the target area, but it's not. I still can't kill this thing. I can do 2 damage though. I'll do 2 damage to the master.
Okay.
And I have 3 gold to spend. I want some actions. Influence 2. Bribes 3. I feel like I need this influence because fight seeming pretty. Can't do anything with my last gold. So that is my turn.
Alright, it's mine. Master action. Abiding imp. Okay, and so the master heals for 2, and it's going to make me discard an item. I'm going to discard 1 gold. Yeah. Now, I am going to play Man at Arms. I'm going to play Occult Priest. So when I play a red card, I can discard this minion. So the Biting Imp is gone. I will play Longsword. So I have 3 3, 4 plus 1 for each other guard, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Throwing axe will put me to 8, and if playing this would give me 7 or more combat, I draw a card, so I'll draw. I've got this useless gold here. But at least I get through the deck. Alright, so I have 8. I do double damage to that. So I can actually kill all of your stuff.
Yep.
Then, right? I can do 4
4 and 4.
And 4.
Yep.
To help.
So I'll die.
clean out your area. I don't have any damage left over to go into the thrall. I've only got 1 gold. There's nothing that costs 1 gold. So all of this will go back there.
Use to save my cowardly wizard parts.
And then
my fragile wizard parts.
I will shuffle and draw.
Okay. Yellow is gain 2 health. And temporary insanity. For each nearby player, sacrifice the top card of the market deck. Make a villainous attack equal to that player against that player with damage equal to the card's gold cost. So this is gonna do 3 damage to you.
Okay. So does the my guard stop the 3 damage?
Ignore blocked off players if you're blocked off or there are any available nearby, or they attacks you instead. I guess it can't.
Okay, so my guard, it's like normal hero realms where
I assume so.
If it couldn't get through my guard, then it doesn't hurt me. Okay. Yeah. Easy enough.
I don't see why not.
You've earned your paycheck, man at arms.
Yeah. Okay, and then Zof just subscribed. Realms Forge Adventures. Heck yeah. Very exciting times. Alright, I'm gonna play Ignite and Fire Staff. If you play 2 or more actions, if you have 2 more actions, play draw a card. So these Ignites are both actions. Oh yeah, I'll play Wolf Form. Target opponent discards a card. So I can look at this and I can discard it.
To keep it from leveling. Nice. I like it.
That's really solid.
I like, because it would start drawing 2 cards a turn. Then,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
As soon as that happens, it does that. So I have 2 gold, and the next action I acquire costs 1 less. Bribe. Can buy. Yeah, that's all I can buy. So I'll buy bribe. Start getting that money, and then I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 15 attack.
It's quite a bit.
Burn the master for 15. Okay.
Alright, my turn?
Yes.
Alright, it will activate Biting Imp. Green, so it makes me discard a card. And it also makes me discard an item.
And 2 damage.
Yeah, well,
you can't get through.
Yeah, the 2 damage won't get through my man at arms here. So I gotta discard 2 cards. You know what? I don't need gold.
Slang in the fireballs.
I don't need gold. I will play Shield Bearer. I'm gonna tap the man at arms for 2, 3 because I have another guard. 4 for the Cultist Priest. 7. 8, 9. Throwing Axe is gonna give me a card. So I got 9 attack. I'll kill the Biting Imp and then put 5 damage into players.
This seems like a pretty fast-paced call game, which is good. Yeah. Which is really good.
And I will draw 5. Go ahead.
Because they can have a tendency to drag. All right, Ruinous Enforcer is green. It's 2 damage and discard a card. Now this goes gold. It's elite. Put this minion in the master's area. Okay.
Okay, so he fights everybody.
And it's got guard.
Okay, nice.
So,
dude's a badass looking.
It's pretty scary. And he's gonna have to do 5 to me. So I'm gonna take 7. 23. Okay. I'll play this cat. Oh no, this dies, and then I take 5. This cat. I'll play the gold. I could take care of him with a fireball and cat attack.
I have got so many champions in play. Like if he activates and kills a bunch of my champions, my turn gets significantly worse.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I'll fireball, which is burned,
okay.
And then cat will finish him off. And it also does 4 damage to the villain. So
that's good.
Okay, and then I have 3 gold to spend. Man at arms. Yep, that's.
If you have He would synergize with my deck slightly more, but it's whatever. I think at this point, I think you need some stuff that'll help you.
I need guard. Yeah,
from getting murdered.
Minions are good. And Spark. Too bad I can't buy that. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, so he's gonna activate now. Broken tables and chairs. Your area is blocked off. You can't fight, heal, or target outside your area, and other players can't fight. I can expend one of my champions to clear the hazard. And it's blue, so it's going to stun my highest shield champion. Now, do I get to choose which one? Yeah. So I'm actually going to stun this idiot, the cultist priest. For all I know, he's working with the necromancers.
That's true.
So I'll throw him over there. I can expend one of my champions. I'll choose the shield bearer. Yeah. Okay.
Did you take 1 damage too? Oh, no, you didn't because you have guard guys. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to play Master Wayan. And I will recruit. So I get 3 plus 1 for each champion. So 6 health.
You can heal me too.
Oh, I can heal you?
Yeah.
Oh, I will just give all 6 to you because you're the one getting punched in the face.
You can heal nearby champions as long as your area is not occupied.
Ah, nice. Cool. Alright. And then this card gives me 3 gold, and I have another 3 gold here, so I've got 6 gold to play with. I'll go ahead and buy this 6-cost champion, since he goes with my almost mono holy deck. So Man-at-Arms can tap for +1 for each other guard, so I've got 2 more. So he taps for 4, and then Wayan taps for 3, so I'm at 7 + 1 for each other champion, 8, 9. So I've got 9 attack there, and I'll dump 9 into the boss.
Okay. 16.
I'll draw this card and then shuffle and draw some more.
Alright, so he gets this ability. He's gonna do 3 damage to me. So kill my cat and do a damage to me. And then he...
Whoops.
I believe it is...
Oh, there's something that happens?
Let me check. Just gonna make sure. Seems like a pretty sweet co-op setup. Enters this heals progress. Yeah, I am too. I'm actually surprised by how fast it's playing. It's like
this is
super
moving fast.
Yeah. Super fast.
Light Tasker would not have even generated like 5 amber at this point.
Oh god, no.
It's so different from Marvel. Yeah, this
okay, so it flips it to its level 2 side, and these are discarded.
Okay. What does Mastery do from this point forward?
It just does its ability and attaches still.
Okay.
So it can't level up again, but if we go through the deck again, it'll end up with all 5 Master cards being on there, and they're just more impactful cards that happen, right?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, so I will...
It's 2 cards every turn then.
Yep. I'm going to play Wolf Form, make him discard a card. Temporary Insanity. That's going to get discarded, I guess.
What's it do?
It does damage based on the top card of the market deck.
For each nearby player, sacrifice... Oh, I gotcha.
I'll play Ignite. I'll play Fire Staff. And then draw a card. Play Bribe. Play Gold. And Spell Components. So first of all, I'll do 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So he's almost dead.
Okay.
5.
If something happens and it murders a bunch of my champions, then I may not.
Yeah. So. You are going to be drawing 2 cards next turn.
Yeah.
I have 5 and -1 in the next action I buy. So... Sweet 6-cost action, yeah. Smash and grab. And that's it.
Okay. Alright, so card number 1. Charging Drunk. So, this is actually 8 damage. Do I draw both before resolving them?
You draw both, and this doesn't activate until he activates, but
okay.
You resolve these one at a time.
Okay, so it's actually got 2 reds then.
Okay.
So that's 8 attack?
That's 8 attack, yep.
Alright. So I'm... Oh, and then 12 attack. Yep. Okay, well, all of these guys are dead now. So all my allies are dead. And I will take 1. Well, I wish they weren't all dead.
Yep.
I will play Kraka High Priest. I'll tap and gain 2. I'll give you the. No, I can't get. I have to gain it.
Right.
And I will draw a card. I will spend 2 gold from my ruby, and I will use my longsword for 5. I'll take out the charging drunk and then do 1 damage to the enthralled regulars, and then I've got 3 gold left. I'll just buy Scorch and a fire gem, since I think we just got to burn it out.
How much damage did you do to it?
I did 1 total damage. Okay. Yeah. Man, I would have gained 2 life for each champion. I don't think your champions are gonna live to your turn though.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's see if I can get through this.
I guess I could have crushing blowed to do a bunch.
The wizard swoops in and gets the glory at the end. I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I will. The 2 cards a turn is much different. I got to discard a card and take 3.
Oof.
Discard this ignite gold.
I mean, there was a pretty good chance that whatever it did, I was losing most of my allies.
Yeah.
At 2 cards each, right? Because it could have had like a blue and it would have stunned my highest. The damage is much higher on this side. I see. That's why I was like, it's killing my guys in 1 hit. Oh god.
And green is 3 damage and discard a card. Oh my god.
So you discarding 2 cards?
Yep. And then I take 6, 7, or sorry, 10, 15.
Ow.
I'm not quite in the clear yet.
It's a good thing I healed you.
Yeah.
Now this is what I was worried about. I was like, wonder what the escalation is like. What
So I can
it certainly
trash
seems
this to get 3 and take this guy out.
Okay.
Because that lets you attack him.
You can attack this guy regardless, right? Even if that guy's in your face, it doesn't matter.
Oh, maybe I can't actually. Let me make sure. I actually think I can't do that. I can't
appreciate that follow.
Alex Tapia, thank you. I think you actually. I think I can't touch that guy.
Gotcha. I didn't want this guy to beat up on my 6th cost guy.
Yeah. So. Targeting. Well, there are any prepared minions. Oh, prepared minions in your area. You can only target things in your area. So if there are no prepared minions in your area, you can target things in the master area or nearby areas. If there are 1 more prepared guards in the master's area, you can't target the master. Wouldn't it always be exhausted? Oh no, they're ready at the end of the master turn, I think. So that is correct. Yeah. Does that make sense? What I just said.
So the
master uses each of its minions in the active player's area. The master uses all the combat generated. Prepare all minions in the active player's area and in the master's area. The master step is complete. So these are prepared. I cannot attack outside, but I can take this guy out.
Okay, and then your extra damage doesn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
and I have 1 gold, so I can't buy anything.
So bad turn. We're going the wrong direction there.
We are going the wrong direction.
Okay, so my turn. Master's phase. Broken tables and chairs. So stun my highest is now the favorite on this side. So that sucks because that just gets rid of this guy for free, and he was 6. And then I've got so I can't target outside my area. I've got all this stuff in the way. And then this dude just punches me for 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I will play the Cult Priest. Who I will use to get rid of the broken tables and chairs. I will play Recruit. I will gain 3 health. I have 4 gold and 2 fights. I don't have enough fight to take out this Ruinous Enforcer, unfortunately. But I've got 4.
What's your shield bash ability to do?
It says deal 9 damage divided as you choose among minions in your area.
In your area.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that doesn't do it.
Right.
And so I've got 4 gold. I can ditch that for 4 fight.
What if I die this
rally
turn?
the troops. I'll get the rally the troops.
What happens if I die?
I got a feeling I'm gonna need to rally the troops after Justin is.
What if I'm dead?
Okay, so that goes there. I'll draw this and then shuffle and draw. Defeated by the furniture. Yeah. Hoisted on my own petard again.
With that spell, the master card's in that player's area. The master discard pile. The players who were previously seated on the left and right of the defeated player now nearby. If all players are defeated,
Wait,
the master
did I only do one card? I only did one card. I was supposed
my
to do another.
god.
This dude would have hit me.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay. I didn't have enough fight to take him out. That's fine. No big deal.
Did you have enough fight that turn? I guess you did.
I couldn't have bought the thing that I bought, but I think me buying the thing is better at this point. So.
All right, I just need to
because I'm at what 48. Yeah, I can take
broken tables and chairs. And blue, 2 damage and stunner eyes. Sure, okay.
Yep.
And yellow is heal 3. Okay. All right. I didn't die. Took 2.
Yeah.
Not dying is good. I am blocked off though, and master heals 3. Play a cat. Play man at arms. Oh, this does 5 to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you got yourself some breathing room now.
Play a gold. Play wolf form and a fire staff. I can look at the top card. Fighting imp. That's probably fine. It heals him. Makes you discard a thing, item, but it doesn't do damage, so I'll just leave it on top.
Okay.
I can make 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
But you have to get rid of the broken tables and chairs.
I would have to do that. So I definitely use the cat for that. So I can make 11, which is not enough to kill. It puts it at 1.
But it does get rid of the Ruinous Enforcer.
It does get rid of that, yeah. So I can do 8, 9, 10, 11, and kill this, and put him to 1. Boop.
Okay.
I have 1 gold. Nothing to buy for 1.
Okay. So my turn.
Yeah.
Draws 2, so Biting Imp. And Temporary Insanity. So for each nearby player, sacrifice the top card of the market deck.
4.
So it does a 4 attack against you. Wrong side.
Kills my matter.
Yeah. Okay. And it heals for 6. For each nearby player.
So close.
Alright. Okay,
No.
and then this guy hits me for 4, which takes up my Cold Priest. And then I have to discard an item. I will discard a piece of gold. Alright, well. It's at what? 7?
7.
So I'm gonna use my crushing blow finally. I've waited all day to use this. So I'll sack it and I get to do 9 damage divided as I choose. So I'll do 4 and 4. So I'll crush these idiots. And then I will rally the troops, and I will spend 2 gold from my hand for 2, for 7, punch it for 7. Does our health carry over?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was supposed to say, because you're probably in...
Yeah, no, I think that would be horrible. I don't think that quite works.
I'd be in great shape. I'd be at 53, but
yeah.
You, on the other hand...
Alright, we defeated it. Boom.
Pow! Crushed him.
Just like that. So. Very pog.
Alright.
Very pog.
So what do we do with our deck from here?
You restore it to the original state.
Okay. Makes sense to
Yep.
me. My deck would be well on its way towards insanity.
If all players defeated, you lose the encounter, but you can try again. If you reduce the master's health to 0, you win the encounter. Read the text below and then collect your rewards. That was expert level, right? It was veteran level. It was not expert level.
Ah, what's expert level?
Expert level is during each player's first turn, skip the player step.
Ah, so it activates against us twice.
Ooh.
It's pretty spicy. You would be dead.
I would be extra dead. Hyper dead.
You would be dead. I'd be fine. Justin would be dead.
Yeah. Okay. With the regulars and several of the mysterious cloaked figures now unconscious at your feet, you take a moment to relieve the cloaked villains of their weapons and treasure. Then, with a quick gulp, you down the remains of your drink and rush out of the tavern, giving chase to the remaining cloaked figures. Okay, so we shuffle the 5 elixirs together and randomly deal 1 to each player. The elixirs. There you go. You can do that. And then each player finds a class treasure. Each player shuffles the treasure cards from their class, draws one card, then adds that treasure to their personal deck, replacing a card if applicable.
So what do we do with the elixirs?
You shuffle them and deal one to each of us.
Okay. So they get added to the deck as well?
I believe they sit in play.
Okay. Slam that Cookzir. Yeah.
Here's your fighter treasures. And my wizard treasures.
Oh, it replaces. It says replace on
Some say replace, not all.
Ah. Hand scythe. Ooh. Dope.
And then we go to the next encounter.
Okay, so you get one elixir.
Yep. I get a card.
I have elixir of endurance.
This lets me sacrifice a card in your hand. You have this item for the next encounter only. It begins in play in your inventory. Okay.
This just heals me for 5. Mine's useless.
I get the Silver Skull Amulet. Wizard item, magic amulet. 2 gold and sacrifice a draw card.
That's pretty good. I have the hand scythe, and this replaces a gold.
Wow, that's great.
Omega.
What's your?
There's the elixirs. This is. I'll put it right there for now. But okay, so the hand scythe gives me 1 gold, and it says deal 3 damage to a minion in your area.
Oh, that sounds great.
It is 1 gold that can do 3 fight to minions near me.
If you wouldn't mind reciting the market deck.
Yeah, sure can.
While I get the encounter ready.
All right. So this was. I don't know that I was expecting it to basically be the pace of a Hero Realms game.
Yeah,
but it was the pace of a Hero Realms game. So I gotta say, you could easily play a campaign of this in a night.
Yeah,
I really
like
that.
Yeah.
That kind of lends to the deck building roguelike Slay the Spire or Hades, where the goal is to complete it if you can, and you're like rewarded to try out new things because you're not out of a lot of investment if you fail, right? We failed that one.
It's like start again.
Start again.
Yeah.
We were out 30 minutes with explanation, like searching rules, talking to chat, stuff like that. So yeah, it doesn't feel like you're punished for failure, which is nice. I like that.
Okay, so next encounter, Chapter 3. Encounter 2, The Chase. As you burst through the front door of the inn, you see some of the mysterious cloaked figures dragging a young man through the street. The man struggles, but a stiff blow to the head ends his resistance. You suspect the magically induced bar fight was just a diversion to cover the abduction of this patron. You start to give chase, but at the first intersection, the cloaked figures split up and flee down different streets. The first group is led by a human male. The second seems to be followed by a large imp. You can't see which group has the young man. If you want to follow the humans group, go to Chapter 4. If you follow the imps group, go to Chapter 5.
It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Well, I mean, it's
up to me. It's up to chat.
It's up to chat. All right, chat.
Humans group or
humans
imps group?
Or imps?
How do we start a poll? Large imp. It is the second group seems to be following a large imp. I don't know how to easily start.
Humans are notoriously cowardly.
Imps
are also pretty cowardly.
I want to start a poll. Let me start a poll. Oh, there's a poll button.
Well, starting a watch party.
Where's the poll? Look, y'all want imps, right? Let's be honest.
So yeah.
I want to start a poll.
Werewolf.
Imps. I see imp. Werewolf, which is not a choice. Although the guy could be a werewolf, I guess.
For all we know.
Yeah, he could be a werewolf.
Werewolf.
So we're gonna follow it.
Let's
go to Chapter 5.
Alright, let's go.
Chapter 5. Fight the Vexing Imp. Set up for Encounter 2 with Vexing Imp as Master. Place the oversized Vexing Imp card in the master area. Let us find the Vexing Imp. There's the Vexing Imp.
The first time this guy gives me a riddle,
oh man. He's very vexing.
I'm gonna read it. Okay, so he's got 60 health. And blue is discard a champion from your hand. Green is discard 2 cards. Red is discard an action. And gold is put a random imp from out of play into play. So all of that sounds very annoying. I'm already vexed.
Just have to kill him. So, setup.
There's nothing I hate more than discarding cards.
Yeah, it's pretty awful. Since we're playing a 2-player game, we removed 9 of these setting cards. This was done before the stream, but the game comes with a pile of setting cards. I think it's 15. You play with all of them if you have 5 players. You're removing them out based on the number of players you have. So we removed 9 random ones.
I assume that's to adjust the length of the game.
Yeah, and the master cards. Master cards, how often they come up. Says the Merkins player.
You don't discard cards from the top. You don't.
That's different.
You don't discard cards from their hand, right? You don't limit their options for the next turn.
Alright, so these are shuffled up with encounter 2. And then I make 5 even piles.
So I can just do this for you, right?
Yeah.
Those are all the masteries.
Health's gonna reset, yeah. I'm getting there.
This
I have to do all the stuff.
Well, I can do the health, right?
Yeah, you can.
So you're back at 50?
Yep.
I gotta save, correct?
Control S. There's a control button right there.
Oh, yeah. The master is at 60. And I am at 60.
This middle deck's actually gonna have 5 extra, or 3 extra cards in it.
Be a one-shot kill this way if you were at 8. Yeah. Okay. Turn that to you.
Okay.
Alright, so these get shuffled.
Yeah, stack them like this. Oh, we gotta
Shuffle
each individually and then stack them. Just make sure this one's in the middle.
That one is the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You chase the imp and its followers to a narrow alley. Once you're within shouting distance, you call out, "Demon, stand and fight! We don't fear you, Necro's scum!" The demon turns toward you, its wings fluttering, its head bobs up and down, and you hear a choking sound. You realize the demon is laughing. "The Necros are fools! They do not understand our true purpose! Not like our new masters!" Who are your masters, you ask? The imp's mouth opens wide. "Stop them," he tells his followers. "Slay them." Special rule. Whenever an imp minion is defeated, don't put it into the master's discard pile. Instead, put it into a special out-of-play pile. Play begins with a player who has the master's seat to their right. Who has the master's seat to their right. This is the master's seat. It is to my right. I think I probably said the last game too, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter, right? Look, it had special text for the imp's voice. It was like extra S's. I had to read it properly.
You gotta embellish them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to go. Are you ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. Go this thing here. See what we got going on. Okay. Yes, it was very Skeletor of that imp to say that. So, go. Boom. Green. Discard 2 cards? Elite? Players, champions, enter play expended? What?
What a dick.
What is that guy? That's insane.
Ow.
And I gotta discard 2 cards.
Ugh.
He's got 6 HP.
Oof.
Well, I guess I'll discard this damage. So I can't
beat through it.
Yeah.
He can still do damage to the.
Yeah. All right, then he's gonna do. Well, I think I need gold to. Like,
Yeah, I mean, if you're not buying better cards, then
yeah. So I have 3 gold.
you can buy actions for 1 less, or 1 action for 1 less.
What kind of actions we got here? Anything I actually buy?
Yeah, that thing that gives 4 gold. Good.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's really good early.
Assuming you're not dead by the time.
Right.
Okay. Alright. Then it activates against me. Ruinous Ambusher, yellow, put a random imp from out of play into play. Don't have to worry about that. Players, champions, interplay exhausted. They're hyper exhausted. And so he hits me for 6 then.
Yep.
Okay, I wish these chumps would enter my area so I could tell them what for. I have 6 gold and 0 fight. So I will just buy, I think, Rampage. I think I buy this thing. Draws 2, discards 2. Or actually, am I better off buying multiple fight cards here?
Perhaps.
The draw 2, the discard 2 is pretty good. That's just like
Filtering.
really aggressive.
Yeah.
At the same time, I kind of need like a lot of fight, right?
Yeah.
Stun target champion, that works against these, right?
It sure does.
That's really good. Because I could buy the Thrash, I could buy the Intimidation, and then I'd have 2 gold left to buy either a Fire Gem or something else that popped up. That's a tough choice. I think that's what I'll do. As much as I'm tempted to buy this Rampage, I think I'll buy this Thrash. I'll buy Intimidation. And then I'll buy a Fire Gem. And I think that just makes my deck, on average, a lot better. And then I will draw these 5. Go ahead.
Mastery. Yellow. Random imp. Okay. No imps. And then I take 6.
Ow! These guys are just absolutely giving us shellacking right now.
So I got Ignite. I got 5 gold. My last card. Non-Ignite.
Gold?
Probably
5 gold.
5 gold, yeah.
No, so it's your double action thing?
No, that's the staff. That's right.
I don't know. What's your class?
I'm just gonna look at it. It's the cat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Interplay expended anyway, so.
And then they're just gonna beat up on the cat.
Yeah, I 2 fight. I'll just do 2 damage to the boss.
It's definitely not worth. Definitely not worth drawing in that case. So.
I have 6 or 5 gold. Dire Wolf is decent. Yeah, Direwolf it is. Okay.
Alright. Mastery, red, discard an action. I have no actions. I've got 4 items and a champion. Wow. So I lucked out there, but it does have 2 mastery. Man, this thing is already thinking about flipping.
We're about to be. We're about to take the L.
Okay. And then I get beat up for 6 here. I will play the Shield Bearer, who comes to play Exhausted.
We don't just get to try this again, by the way. It's like a fail condition.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I do have. Oh, nice. So I can.
Did you take 6?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I can spend this 2 gold to get 2 fight from Shoulder Bash. I could play my longsword to go to 5. I can then play my throwing axe to go to 7, and I'll draw a card. So I'll shuffle and draw. And if I draw a gold here, just whatever, but it gets me closer to drawing my other stuff,
yeah.
Which is important, I think. Okay, and to draw 1. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'll stun a champion. So I'll stun that guy. Get out of there.
That's great.
And then I've got 7, so I'll do 6 and then 1 to the boss. Okay. There we go.
Do you have any gold left over to buy anything?
Oh,
or
no.
you spent your gold.
Yeah, no, I was fighting. Sorry. I'm very busy thrashing.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. That guy again.
Yeah, and red, which is discard an action.
Oh, that's bad for you. I'm guessing.
I do not have an action in my hand.
Ah!
Somehow. And then I take 5. Okay. I have the amulets. I have 3 gold. I have the kitty cat. So I could have 6 gold with the kitty cat. Let's see what it's out there. Rampage. I mean, draw up to 2. Yeah, that's. I'll let the kitty cat give me this. And it's an action. And it's green. I think I have. It comes with the wolf that I bought earlier, too, so. Pretty good.
No, the cat's not dead yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm sure
it will be dead. It will definitely be dead.
Sure, it will be.
Can Nathan's Elixir heal just? I think it says you gain. Oh, no, that's just heal 5. So, yes, it could, if you could affect my area.
Okay. Which I can right now, right? This guy doesn't stop me from affecting your area.
I think that's correct.
Okay. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure. Okay. I will draw. And escape. If the master deck has been reshuffled this encounter, the master escapes.
Okay.
And you lose the encounter.
Okay.
Okay. So we got to get a move on. It's white, so it does its favored.
Green.
I discard 2 cards. What an ass. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess I'll discard these 2 pieces of gold. And then this dude beats my shield bearer to death for 3 and then does 2 damage to me. Right? Ruinous Enforcer. So I'll take 2.
Okay.
I have 5 gold. I will use 2 of my gold for Shoulder Bash, and I'm going to burn the Fire Gem for 5 to take out the Ruinous Enforcer. And then I've got 3 gold left, which I will use to buy the Rot. And my Fire Gem is gone. Okay. And I will draw 2, and then shuffle and draw 3 more.
You were correct about the areas.
I was?
Yeah.
So I can affect you as long as the thing is in the middle? Is that
as long as you don't have anything in your area.
Okay.
Yep. Ruinous Vampire.
Oh, God.
4 damage, 4 health, and red for an action.
It heals the boss. How are we supposed to kill this imp?
We're
We're going to be on some...
I gotta discard an Ignite. Okay.
Look, man. I like cats a lot. Cats are pretty sweet.
Dead.
But I'm going to need you to stop playing around with this cat and get busy killing vampires, dude.
I'm trying.
I wouldn't take my cat on a vampire killing mission.
So, fortunately, Fire Staff doesn't go off because I only have 1 action now. I could spend a gold and draw a card. I'm gonna do it. You only YOLO once, or 2 gold and draw a card. Take a damage. Ah, yeah. Direwolf.
Nice.
Still tap for 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. And 2 more to the boss. 5. I spent all my gold.
I love how we've barely touched this boss.
Yeah.
My deck is a lot less synergistic than last time. I think our shop was way worse than last time. I had like a pile of champions. So.
Luckily, there haven't been any imps yet, though. I think once we start getting...
Here's an imp.
Hey.
Okay, so discard a card that costs 1 or more.
I discard an action. I discard an action first, so...
My intimidation.
A lot of water trading, yep.
My intimidation.
That
and
sucks.
then, yeah, so I discard a card that costs 1 or more. I don't have any more because that's gone. Okay, I've got 5 gold. Death Touch is looking good, so I will buy Death Touch. That dude has fight, so I'll buy him. That costs 1. I've got a lot of blue, so I'll buy this. That's all I got. Okay. If you could kill that imp, I know you probably got your hands full there.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Green. Discard 2 cards. Gold and golden amulet. That is. This guy then murders my direwolf.
Classic.
So that's not great. So the store and replace. I don't think there's a rule for that in this game. I know of. Okay. Yeah, it might be time for a fireball this turn.
Oh, I could. Well, crushing blow to just kill that guy. I don't think it's.
So you best Justin Star Wars. I'm pretty sure I'm a Star Wars champion. I am way better than you. 100% win rate. I'm gonna play Nature's Bounty, Ignite, and the Fire Staff, which will let me draw a card. I'm a kitty cat. I'll use Fireball to do 4 damage to everything.
Okay.
And then I'll finish this off.
Okay.
I have 2 fight left. I could use the cat to finish that guy off.
Okay, it's good.
And then I have $4 to spend on a guy. Just a guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll stick a guy. 3 HP. Stop playing with my cat and fight. I fought just now. The cat fought. It scratched him. Scratched the imp.
Yeah.
And that was all my fight.
It goes into the random imp pile.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my turn.
Yep.
Oh god. Alright, so it does this thing first and then this happens?
We gotta get a move on.
Okay, so I have to discard 2 cards. Well, looking like a gold. Looking like my gold is gone. Me gold is gone.
Eddie's in the bed.
So this is all now discarded, right?
Yep.
And he flips.
He flips.
Okay, so discard 2 champions, discard 3 cards, discard 2 actions, put 2 random imps from out of play into play. What a monster.
Goodness.
But it only draws 1 card still?
It's 2 cards.
That's 2 cards?
Yeah.
What's this then?
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
It only draws 1.
I'll make sure, but I'm pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's not as bad then.
Alright, okay.
2 cards would have been brutality.
I'm going to play Shield Bearer.
That's true. That's true. The card level is the top left.
Okay. I will Thrash and Rot, so I can actually sacrifice a card in my hand or discard pile. So I'm going to get rid of a gold. I'm trying to clean my deck up some. I do have 8 fight going into it this turn, so I'm going to sock him in his mouth.
Good.
Punch him in his dumb imp mouth. And I will draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw.
Ruinous Disciple. In green. Discard 3 cards. Discard this 3 gold, I guess. And then this will murder my cat and do a damage to me. Yeah.
3 cards.
So I will play Rampage, drop to 2 cards, and discard that many cards. So sure, I'll cycle a little bit. I'll discard the spell components in gold. Play Ignite. I will do 8 damage, so 3 is that Sun Imp. And 5 to the boss. That's it.
Okay. The imp. Discard an item.
And yellow. Put 2 out of play imps in play.
Okay. So this guy's gonna make me discard a card that costs 1 or more gold. Joke's on him, I don't have any. And then I could discard an item. Well, looks like this gold is gone.
So I see he doesn't necessarily kill us, but he tries to escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
This actually looks like crushing blow material to me.
Yeah, it sure does.
So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll crushing blow. This is gone. But yeah, I'll crush some imps. Stop discarding cards. Thanks. I will spend 2 gold and shoulder bash for 2. I will play longsword for 5. I will play throwing axe for 7, which will let me draw a card. And then I'm going to thrash for 11, so I'll hit the boss for 11. And then I've got 1 gold left, which I don't get to do much with. So, okay, that's that.
Ruinous Vampire yellow. Imps come to play.
Oof.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Alright, so discard an item. Gold. Discard a card that costs 1 or more. I'll discard the smuggler guy. And then I do does 4 damage and heals for 4.
Ugh. That would have been a good time to fireball.
Yeah.
Get that elixir ready. What's Justin at?
28.
28?
28. Help. I'll play this direwolf. I'll play Ignite. Play this amulet. I can draw a card or draw a card. 2 gold's not going anywhere in there now. I'll just draw a card with some HP.
Okay.
What's 1 HP? I'll draw. Oh yeah, it's Rampage. Boom. I will draw 2.
You may draw. You don't have to.
Yeah, that's true.
You could.
I guess I could have not played this yet, right? No, I was
gonna say you could trash that to draw 1, okay, and then draw the 2 from this.
Yeah, I like that. I'll draw. Okay,
and then,
so I have a gold, and now it's worth drawing up to 2.
Yeah, and pitching.
Okay, so I'll discard these 2 gold. Then I have Fire Staff, which I can play and draw a card.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and then I can play Major's Bounty.
Boom.
Which makes him discard a card.
Nice.
Mastery.
That's
green.
Discard 3 cards. I don't want to discard 3. I have an actual handful of garbage this time. So
okay, I will discard it. Okay. So 6,
13,
13, 15, 16. And I can go up to 20.
I think you go ahead and trash that because it's going to be a while before you can shuffle it too. So
yeah, and just clearing up my area.
So it's 20.
Yeah. That's 7, 11. And then imps go over there. And 9 damage. The master.
Nice.
Twenty's pretty good.
That was a good turn.
It was almost bad, but it turned out.
It was an excellent turn to use all the trash stuff.
Yeah.
Usually, if you start trashing cards, it's worth it to trash all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So okay, my turn. Ruinous Vampire blue. I discard 2 champions, and I only have 1. So I'll have to discard the Con Artist. And the Ruinous Vampire is going to hit me for 4, which will kill my Shield Bearer, and do 1 damage to me.
So you're so sturdy. What's it like?
Okay. I have got Prophet, the Rot, and Death Touch. Got a bunch of gold over here, right? I've actually only got 1 gold, so I'll sacrifice that. I will sacrifice this just to get it out of my deck. Okay. It's a shame I lost that champion because that was 4 fight right there. Would have been good, but I'll use the 2 gold from Prophet for Shoulder Bash. I'll have 7, 11, 13 fight. I'll take out the Ruinous Vampire and then dump 9 into the Master there. You need this healing potion? You're at 27. I'll hang on to it. This guy doesn't seem to be cranking out the damage. And I will draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw 2 more.
Okay. Blue, discard 2 champions from your hand. Okay. I have a keycap.
No.
That's fine. My direwolf's still alive. I'll go ahead and use this elixir to trash a gold. Use the direwolf. Use ignite. And I have $2. Could just draw a card. I don't think buying anything right now is impactful. Just drawing a card.
Yeah, if you hit damage, you're like...
I can hold ignite right now.
You look like a genius.
Yeah, exactly. That's a gold. I have a gold. There's nothing for 1. That's fine. That's fine. So I have 3 damage, 5 damage. To the master. 12.
In there. Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Blue, I discard 2 champions. I have no champions. Discard a card that costs 1 or more gold. No, my intimidation! I need that. It does 5.
How do you get rid of the cards under the master? The first time he levels up, he discards all the ones that are under him. After that, they just stack up under him.
So I've got 4 attack. I'll use my shoulder bash and 2 gold, so I've got 4. God, he put 2 random imps. I'll kill that imp and do 1 damage to him. It's
a disaster waiting to happen.
Discarding the gold is like too much.
Yeah.
And I'll buy a fire gem for 2. And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
Green. Discard 3 cards. Great.
Is it reshuffle now?
Yeah.
Okay, so this gets reshuffled. And then it makes you discard a card that costs 1 or more gold as well.
Okay, gold, fire stuff. I don't have anything that costs any gold right now. That's fine. And then...
So the escape is live now, right? Like
if it happens, it happens. So that's not great if that happens. I'll play my cat. I'll play ignite. I'll only make 3 fight, 4 fight, 5, 6 fight. Do 3 damage and 3 damage to him. Is it 8? Dilemma escape.
Yep. Discard 3 cards, you say. Ugh. Well. Which of these does the least amount of damage? I guess I'll leave the con artist. I'll discard my trusty longsword, which is a shame. Discard shield bearer and the hand scythe. I'll play the con artist and the rots. I'll sacrifice a card in my discard pile. Gold.
One of the cards that he could draw would let him escape.
So I'll hit for 6.
2.
I'll draw these 3 and shuffle.
These
the 2 random imps from out of play.
Okay. It's gonna make it hard for me to kill him.
Because you're gonna discard a pile of cards.
Yep. Kill him with the cat?
Yeah.
If I can, I will.
Fortunately, we can ignore these guys to kill him.
I can't target outside my area. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind. JK.
Discard card 1 or more, costs 1 or more. Fuck! Rampage.
Oh, God.
This guy.
Oh, God.
I can make 6. I can spend 2 to draw a card. I can play that. I don't have 2 actions played. Okay. I did take a damage though. I didn't play a green card. I would have had him if it didn't weren't for those 2 stupid imps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts him at 1. 1 HP. Your turn.
Ruinous Enforcer. So he waxes my con artist and hits me for 3, right?
Yep.
Green. I have to discard 3 cards. Oh,
That sucks every time.
Okay, which of this is more? Okay, so the longsword's discarded. The good news is I have a fistful of damage.
Okay.
I think this is cooler. I'll kill him with necromancy.
Boom. You're using necromancy against him.
Yeah. I've learned a few of your tricks, imp. And yeah, so I've got 11 attack here, so I can kill the enforcer and then beat the imp to death.
Ooh wee. That was pretty scary.
If you have any idea how annoying you are, imp.
It's pretty annoying. Discarding 3 cards is
brutal.
Should not be allowed. This should be against the rules of the game.
It's different when both people are in agony, right?
Yeah.
If we're both like, oh, this sucks. Whereas if that was like a competitive game and Justin was making me discard 3 cards a turn, I would just be livid, right?
But if you share in the pain,
but yeah,
but
since there's some empathy there, where I'm just kind of like, oh man, yeah, it does suck.
I'm right there next to you. I only bought 3 cards that game.
Well, you trashed a bunch of them.
That was the one I trashed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh wait, there might be more in there. There's one more. Rampage, yeah. All right, so do we do another counter or do we call it here?
I mean,
850.
850. Let's go for it.
All right,
let's go for it. I think it's right on that bubble.
Yeah, that's fine.
These go fast.
It's very fun.
This one was slower because we kept losing cards out of our hand, but. Okay, so that all of this is getting reset.
Yes.
You gotta work on this deck.
I will work on that deck. Do I read the story?
Okay.
Let's see where we're going.
Oh yeah, let's find out what happened to us.
Okay. If the master escapes a deny, if you reduce the master's health to 0, you win the encounter. Read the text below, then collect your rewards. Your enemies lie defeated, but the kidnapped young man is not with this group. You search the fallen followers for clues, but find nothing, since save a few items that may prove useful. Then you hear a groan and realize one of your enemies is still conscious, barely. You question him and learn 3 things. First, his group was once part of the Necroscult, but splintered off to form their own sect. They call themselves the Ruinos. Second, they were headed to a nearby cobbler's shop, which conceals an entrance to a series of caverns beneath Sanitar. These caverns lead to a ceremonial space where the Ruinos gather. Third, in a few hours they intend to sacrifice the kidnapped young man to summon a demon. You have no time to lose. Rewards. Each player finds a clash treasure. Okay. We do that again, which is awesome. Maybe the elixir's back. I think it was only for that one count, right?
Yeah. I got possibly the most useless one.
Yeah, for that one especially.
Gain 5 life. I was never in danger.
And then we can upgrade a skill or ability. Or to buy an additional health card. Boom. Arcane Wand. Draw a card. For the rest of the turn, whenever you play an action game, gain a fight. Wow, that's great. Sounds good to me. It doesn't replace anything. What do I want to upgrade? Let's see. Here's your fighter stuff.
So we can gain 1 or we
upgrade. You can upgrade. Or gain
so it goes from 1 to 2? Okay. Does Crushing Bow go from 3 to 4? Okay. Alright, so I've got the Seasoned Shield Bearer, who replaces my regular Shield Bearer. He's grown up. Is this on? No, it's not.
Eternal.
Okay, so this was the original Shield Bearer. Okay, and then here's the seasoned one. It's been through many battles with me.
I can get my upgraded channel looks at the top 2 and draws 1, puts the other back. Or Fireball does 5 damage to everything.
Okay, so I can upgrade my knockback.
5 damage is really much better than 4 damage, so. Oh, I can choose 2 different ones. I can do Rolling Fireball or Scorching Fireball. Rolling Fireball lets me target beyond my area even if there are minions in it. But it still does 4 damage. Scorching does 5 damage. I think I like 5 damage because those guys that are still going to be around have 5 health. I'll replace that.
So, okay, so I can upgrade Crushing Blow to either Sweeping Blow or Smashing Blow.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Chapter 7.
So I can either... Oh, could we get the additional health instead?
You can.
I don't think I need it. I have not dipped below 40.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think I'm just gonna get this shoulder smash just does an extra point of damage. I used that basically every turn.
Yeah, that seems really good.
So that would have been 5. My other choice is let me like move a minion from your area to mine, which is not bad either. Or upgrading this ability, I can upgrade it to draw a card and then do 10 damage, which is not bad, but that is a once per game thing. Whereas this was like almost an every turn kind of thing. So I will upgrade Shoulder Bash into Shoulder Smash.
Okay.
Okay, and that is my fighter stuff right there. So you need these shuffled.
What is that?
These are the masteries.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
There's a moderate amount of pickup between games, so it's not too bad.
That's not
usually
bad.
with cards.
For a co-op game,
decks,
it's minimal.
Yeah. With like cards, it's a little bit different than like say a board game where you gotta like put components everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the masteries right there, ready for you. I'm gonna finish shuffling the marketplace deck.
I'll read the story. You make your way to the cobbler's shop and find the entrance to the caverns. You move quickly with your lantern unlit and rely on your night vision to guide you. Hiding in the shadows, you come across a vast ceremonial space. A priestess stands on a dais chanting along with dozens of her followers. Behind the priestess, a large brazier burns, and above it you see a huge, formless shadow. With each beat of the chant, the shadow seems to grow and twist. You realize the priestess is mere moments away from summoning the demon. You draw your weapons, but then the priestess turns toward your hiding place. "Welcome," she booms, her voice magically amplified. "Enter and bear witness to the end of Thandar." Set up for Encounter 3 Part 1. Place the oversized Ruinous Archpriestess card in the Master's seat at the table with the side face up as a 1 and little icon on the upper left-hand corner. Ruinous Archpriestess. Ruinous Archpriestess.
The ritual is complete. Okay, that's the other side. That's the spoiler side.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she has 30 health. Interesting. Blue adds the highest cost blue card or cards in the market to the ritual. Okay, so she adds stuff to the ritual. Interesting. Okay, here's the Vexing End back. Whatever any of this means.
During setup, take the Ruinous Zealot and Vexing It minions out of the encounter deck. Put whichever one you defeated as the Master of Encounter 2 back in the box. Okay.
I think being attractive helps you recruit people for your death cult, Art Boy.
Put whichever one you defeated back in the box. Okay, so we killed this imp, so this minion goes away for this encounter.
Oh,
the alternate second encounter is also in here.
Ah,
but
cool.
Now he's at the ritual.
Ah, neat.
Several effects,
branching stories.
Several effects say to add cards to the ritual. Set these cards aside face down in a ritual pile next to the master. They will matter later.
Okay.
All four of the Ruinous Archpriestess's powers are favored. When you flip a card with the favored symbol, resolve her powers one at a time from top to bottom, refilling the market after each one.
Oh, God.
Each of her powers adds cards to the ritual from one of the 4 factions. If multiple cards of the chosen faction are tied for the highest cost, each of those tied cards are added to the ritual.
No.
This is a 2-part encounter. It isn't over when you defeat the Ruinous Archpriestess, so don't pull anything away after you defeat her. Don't put anything away. Players can leave with the same decks and current health. Ooh-wee. That's pretty spicy.
2-part encounter.
That sounds really cool.
Well, I said let's do another one before we found out it was a 2-parter, but we're kind of pot committed, so let's go. Go back to the beginner difficulty? No. That's counter talk.
Yeah, it is. What this was. Alright, so piles. Okay. These. Health totals. And you're at 60. Literally infinite HP. This is ready?
Yep.
Okay.
The market deck matters a lot for this one.
Yeah, it seems like it. Let's see, add the highest cost card of the cards in the market of the ritual, add the highest green, add the highest red, add the highest yellow. Okay, I see. That makes sense. She just like dumps the market if she gets a favorite ability. The ritual.
She's gonna end up taking all these sweet cards.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna beat us up.
She's only got 30 health, so.
What if the second part is just us fighting everything that she took? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Fighting Thanos, yeah. Starts with me. If all players defeat, lose the encounter. Oh, jeez. If you reduce the Master's health to 0, go to Chapter 8. If the Ruinous Archpriestess reaches level 2, go to Chapter 9. So, yeah.
Okay, so if we
yeah.
So if we beat her before, okay.
We have to beat her before she levels up. She needs
for easy mode
3.
Or I'm guessing if the ritual is complete, we gotta fight that demon.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. Okay. Here we go. Stone Golem. Tough. This minion can't be stunned except by damage. He's got 9 HP. He's gonna beat me for 5.
Ow.
Why? Why? And green. As the highest cost green card. Okay. I have a Kit Kat. I have Knight. Gold. Spell components. Fire Staff, which is not going to draw. I can't do any damage due to this giant golem. Due in part to this giant golem. How can I ever kill 9? I need your help. Please help me, fighter. Please help. I have 1, 2, possibly 3, and 4 for an action. Well, that sucks. I guess I could buy these 2 influences. That's actually not bad. I'll buy an influence
For one.
for 1. Okay. That's it.
Ruinous Chanter.
Yellow.
Yellow, highest cost yellow. So this thing. Elite. The Ruinous Archpriestess is the master. Add the top card of the market deck to the ritual, otherwise gain 4. So replace the other market card for me there. I will play a Shield Bearer. Guessing we want to take care of that guy as fast as possible. But that's for somebody who's got enough fight in their hands. I could go to 5, but that's not enough to do anything here. I can do damage to her then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hit her for 2. I wonder if the correct play is to just hit her for 5, and buy like a fire gem and say screw it to the market deck. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. This is the burn phase. So I'll spend 2 of my gold to hit her for 5, and then I've got 2 gold to buy a fire gem. And it is your turn. I will draw 5.
Red card? No.
Okay, we did it.
And she does go to mastery though. So, and then I get to do this top card and hit for 5. Cat's dead, and I take 3.
Stone gold. That dude is a MFer.
American Wand, draw a card. Whenever I play an action, gain a fight.
Okay.
And I don't have any actions. I mean.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
I have 6 gold though. 6 gold. I need something good. Nothing good, huh? The blue dude.
Those blue dudes are like comparable.
Yeah.
You also buy the 4 gold and 4 fight card. It's not awful.
4 gold, trash 4 fight. The problem is I have to trash it. I need some value.
Well, here's the thing. It's 4 gold for you to buy a better card, and then it's also 4 fight if you need it to be 4 fight.
That's true. Alright, I'll buy that. I have 2 gold left over too, so I can just get a fire gem if there's nothing else.
Yeah. Like I said, we're in the burn phase.
Oh yeah, I can get that.
Alright, yeah,
that's
perfect.
Great. That's really good actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, biting imp. Oh, I gotta discard an item. What a jerk. And red. No red cards, that's fine. And this thing adds the top card of the deck. Master Wham, my buddy's back. Gotta discard an item. Well, that sucks because I could buy Master Wham if I discard my longsword. But like I said, we're in the burn phase, so I'm gonna discard gold. I have got could buy no, it's burn phase. Burn phase. I'll spend this 2 gold in this. I'll hit her for 6 this turn.
Yeah, you sure want to kill that guy?
I'll hit her for 6 this turn.
Okay.
With burn phase.
I think when the next encounter happens, we do keep our decks. So.
Yeah.
6. Okay.
I mean, I'm planning on the next encounter.
No, you have to kill that guy first.
I have to kill. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll do 4 to that, and then 2 to her.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's your turn. I will. Yikes.
That was white. So
blue, green,
nothing,
red,
and then yellow.
Master Wayne. Master Wayne. That's
a lot of stuff in this ritual pile.
And then that dude adds something, and then the stone golem hits you for 5.
Oh boy. I feel like this is not going well.
Yeah, this is a 2-part encounter of some kind.
Okay, I will play Arcane Wand, draw a card. Play Influence, play Ignite, and I have 3 gold. So that's
You have 6
3, 4 fight.
6 gold with influence.
6 gold, yeah. I have 4 fight. I could just burn Fireball here to get rid of the Stone Golem. Because, I mean, I'm getting beat up to death by this stupid Stone Golem.
And you can't do any damage to her.
Yeah. So that is...
You have to trash the influence too? Or...
Yeah, I have to trash it. No, I had 4 fight.
Oh, okay.
Because of the Arcane Wand. So it was 2, 3. Or it was 3, 4. Because it's +1 fight for each action I play. I don't have to trash that. I can if I want to do 3 damage to her, but I'm gonna hold off for now. I have 6 gold. 6 gold. I need some blue center. No, I did not buy the blue guy. I bought red stuff. I buy this blue guy. Blue guy's just not that good.
He taps for fight. He's got guard and he taps for fight.
I was looking at this one. But yes, this one is
Okay.
good. I'll take this guy. I have one left.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
Captive. You've discovered someone has been captured by Ruinous. Go to chapter 10 of the adventure book.
Oh. Okay.
Go to chapter 10.
Okay. The Ruinos have a captive. A snarling disciple drives you back against a wall. With a quick strike, you slay your enemy. You sense something to your right and turn to face the next threat. To your surprise is the young man the Ruinos kidnapped from the inn at the Four Rivers. His clothes are in tatters, and he's chained to the wall. But when you break his manacles, the look of terror on his face becomes grim. Grim determination. He picks up the fallen disciple's weapon, and together you rejoin the battle. When the captive is flipped by the master, attach it to either side of the master's card. It is not in play in the master's area. It doesn't do anything while next to the master. It isn't damaged or stunned by card effects. It isn't a minion, and so you do not use it to expend its power when your turn begins. Each time the active player gains health, instead of spending it on the hero or a nearby hero, they can spend it on the captive. They spend 4 or more points in one turn. They acquire the captive card into their discard pile. At that point, the card acts just like any other champion in their deck. This captive cannot be rescued if there are minions in the master's area or if there are minions in the active player's area.
Okay. And it says sacrifice the top card of the ritual or a flesh armor, shadow, spike, or gobbled up card. So it seems to be to our advantage to capture to free him.
Yeah. Okay.
Not that I have any life gain this time around. So. Okay, so that is really interesting. All right, I have 5 gold. 3.
What's up, KMB? Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Okay. I could. So I will use my fire gem for 3. I'll trash it for 6. I'll play the throwing axe for 8 fight, and I'll draw a card off my throwing axe. So I have 5 gold and 8 fight. The master is at what?
23.
I think I just dumped the 8 into her. I seriously think any damage I spend on this guy is going to be wasted. So I'll dump my 8 fight into her. Because that's a good chunk of her health right there. This fire gem is trashed. And then I've got 5 gold left. Dark Energy has 7 fight on it. Or I could buy Thrash plus the Veteran Squire. You've got some blue synergy, right? I'll just buy the Dark Energy then.
Okay.
Since it's 7 fight. Okay. And this will all go over to there. And then I will draw these 4 and then shuffle and draw 1.
Mother F.
More stone golems, eh?
Red. And
If
then
you-
that.
If you could stop getting beaten up by
I don't know how.
golems.
Oh, no, I can't. I have like this stun target champion thing.
But it does not
but I
work
can't
on
do
that
anything,
guy.
and I can't even use it on that.
Does not work on that guy.
That is terrible. Well, I will play gold and spell components. I'll use my channel. I leveled up my channel. What am I doing?
Did you?
Oh, no, I leveled up Fireball. I'll draw a card. Okay, great. Well, play Ignite, Thrash, Kitty Cat. That's still not enough to kill the Stone Golem. These are used. I have a gold. That's not enough to do anything. I literally do nothing this turn. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7 total fight, which I can't do anything. Not great.
You could heal for 1.
I can heal for 1 with a Kitty Cat. I will do that. Not great. Alright.
Fire Pentagram hazard. Green? No green. When the master flips a red card, this deals 5 damage to you and each of your champions that include this hazard.
Thank you, Candy.
When you play a card that costs 5, clear this hazard. I have got. I'm gonna spend this 2 for 3 fights. Did you put this? You got it.
I did.
Okay. So I'll spend 2 for 3 fights. I'll play my longsword. I'll play the throwing axe, which will let me draw a card. So I have 2. That 2 is going to buy a thrash, I think. And then I've got 7 fight, which I'll dump into the master. Put her at 8. And then I will draw these 4 and then shuffle and draw.
That sounds awful. I've had to do that once. It was the worst thing ever. Yeah. I dropped a pallet on my toe.
Ow.
And it bubbled up. It was awful. Okay. Alright. Fighting in blue. 3. Discard an item.
And then this dude.
And I take 5 also. Discard an item. Gold it is. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm getting buried in stuff. It's not great. I play this amulet, play Nature's Bounty, play Influence. It's a ton of gold. I have Fire Staff, 2 more actions in play. I can draw a card. Okay. Alright. I can trash these for 7 fight. I'm pretty sure I do 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can do 9 to kill the stupid guy. Can't take out the imp, but I just have to deal with that stupid golem. I have 3, 7, 8, 9 gold. Could draw a card, but I don't think that gets me a lot.
You could draw 2 cards, right?
It's a tap.
Yeah, but you could trash that.
Oh, I could trash that.
Because we're
dangerously close.
Because the next mastery is like.
All right, I'll trash this and draw. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'll draw a card. It's a gold.
So you could draw off a channel.
Card. Yeah.
That's 3 more, so that's enough to kill this imp.
Yep. So I'll do that. Cash all these.
I mean, I like
kill the imp. Gold. So I have 3. I have
12.
10, 11, 13, 11. I have 11 gold.
Okay.
Left.
You can make your deck significantly better. Like you'll basically be replacing all that stuff you just trashed. Yeah. But I think that's fine in this situation.
11 gold. This thing 5 fight, 2 money. Good.
Yeah.
So that's 9 gold. You change from your discard pile and put it at the top. Meh.
That dude taps for fight and healing.
Yeah. So that's 5 gold left.
That's just got attack on it, and you.
This makes him discard a card. Like that's really big. Right?
Yeah.
4 gold left. Oh man.
Oh.
That guy's going in the ritual.
That guy's awesome.
I'll get this thing since it can heal.
I get a feeling we're gonna fight that guy.
Yeah. Gold left.
Oh man, that card does 6 and gains 6, and you draw a card.
All right.
But the guard, though, Justin.
Green. Oh, goodbye, and take 5. Let's attack you.
Yeah, Shield Bear. He didn't flip a red card yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, this thing.
Tammy B, gifted tier 1 sub to Joker. Wow, thank you.
I'm so close to killing this idiot.
I know, man.
If these idiots would come to my area so I could crush them like the cowards they are. Okay, so I've got my dark energy. I've got 2 gold. I'm using the shoulder smash. I've got 10. I'm smashing this guy. I'm doing 5 to the boss. I've got 3 left. I'll just buy a fire gem. And it is your turn. Draw 5. I wanted to kill her so bad. She was at what?
3.
3! If that's still... Oh, God. That stone golem had 1v1 me mid.
I know.
Oh, man.
This does happen, though. Okay. These go here. She flips.
The ritual is complete. Go to chapter 9 of the adventure book.
Okay. You're too late, the priestess screams. With a triumphant wail, she plunges her dagger into her own chest, completing the ritual. As she crumbles to the floor, she utters a hoarse whisper that eerily echoes around the chamber. The demon has come. The demon has come. And Thandar will die. Add each card in the market to the ritual, then replace those cards. The active player may now continue their turn. They may not attack target or otherwise affect the master for the rest of their turn. They may still attack minions.
Okay, so all that's added. This all goes here.
Yeah. When that player's turn ends, go to chapter 11.
God. Ooh. It's your turn. It was your turn. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so close. I was hacking my way through that chamber.
Also, I'll stun a champion. Play this guy. And draw a card. I'm a kitty cat. I can... What kind of actions we got there? I'm gonna get an extra one less. 2 and draw a card? Sounds great. Make extra gold with the kitty cat. Alright. And then...
Go to chapter 11.
Chapter 11. The demon is summoned. The shadow shape coalesces and a massive roar fills the chamber as the demon enters this dimension. Before the master phase, resolve the ritual as follows. Take the stack of ritual cards and separate them into 4 piles, 1 for each faction color. If there are any factionless cards, set them aside. Count the number of cards in each pile. The pile that has the most cards determines which demon was summoned.
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of a cool... I'll tell you, it's not red.
Each pile of cards is in effect as follows.
I think it's blue. Blue has 8. 6. 6 is blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
For each blue card in the ritual, stun the highest champion among all players.
I don't have any champions.
Now, shuffle all the ritual cards back into the market deck, then shuffle the master discard pile and any mastery cards that were attached to the Ruinous Archpriestess in the master deck. If blue have the most cards, go to chapter 12.
Okay, so this all goes back into here.
Yep.
Okay. And so this gets all of this gets shuffled back into the master deck.
Yep.
Okay.
Chapter 12. The Laughing Shadow. The roar grows and changes, becoming a deep laughter that echoes off the walls. Above the brazier, is it brazier?
Yeah.
Brazier? A pair of great red eyes open. It's the most overused word in like D&D crap.
Yeah.
A pair of giant red eyes open and then a jagged mouth grins. The chamber shakes with the demon's laughter and the walls split and crack. The laughter grows in pitch until it's a keening cackle and you're forced to cover your ears. Chunks of stone fall from the ceiling but are lifted up by a shrieking wind. The swirling stones become a maelstrom. You watch followers throw up their hands, but the stones smash through their bodies and hurl them across the chamber. The red eyes of the demon glow brighter, casting shapeless shadows on the floor and walls. The master for this part of the encounter is the Laughing Shadow. Replace the oversized Ruinous Archpriestess card with the oversized Laughing Shadow card. Place the side as a 1 in the level icon, upper left-hand corner, face up. You will continue to use the same master deck you were using. Any minions that are still in play remain in play. The master starts with 75 health. Okay. Laughing Shadow. Plus any bonus health from the yellow cards in Chapter 11. Oh, were we actually supposed to count all those? Oh, we might have.
I have the totals in my head.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Green, starting with the active player and moving clockwise around the table. Each player discards a random card until the group is discard cards equal to the number of green cards.
The number of green cards? Was it if green was the most?
It's just you do it.
I'm sorry, what?
For each pile. How many green cards were there?
There were 6.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so we each discard. I gotcha. Is it random?
Yep.
Okay. Ugh.
And then loses health equal to twice the number of red cards.
So it's 4 red cards, so we lose.
We choose 8. We're gonna lose 3 each, right?
Yeah.
20.
Well,
You haven't taken any damage.
yeah, dude.
I've always beat on by stupid golems the whole time.
Well, it's called being a boss. 2.
This is mine.
No, those are the 3 I discarded from you.
What was this?
Those are the
Those
2
remaining. Okay.
Those are the remainder.
What was this? Oh, what was
The
this?
Laughing Shadow.
That's fine.
So it's on the one side.
And yellow, the demon gains starting health equal to 3 times the number of yellow cards.
So yellow was 6 also.
So another 18 health. What's 18 plus 75?
93.
Okay. Here we go. 93 HP. That's all we gotta do.
Alright, so casts 2 shadows. This gets shuffled, right? This
Yeah.
deck gets shuffled? Okay.
Special rules. When the Laughing Shadow casts a shadow, put the top card of the market deck face down below the leftmost market card that doesn't already have a shadow. When a market card gets acquired, sacrifice its shadow. If you need to add a shadow, but every card in the market already has one, no more shadows will be cast this turn. However, once you're done resolving the current master power, the shadows attack. Reveal all 5 shadows. The Laughing Shadow gains fight equal to their total cost, then sacrifice them.
That's a lot of attack. Good God.
We are dead. I am dead. My gosh. All right, let's go. It's your turn.
Okay, great. I've got 2 cards. Green, cast a shadow, discard a card. You ass. I'll discard my longsword.
Top of the mega face with the leftmost market card. Or we'll go left to right.
Okay.
It only matters.
So that gains a shadow.
Yeah.
And so if they all have shadows, something happens.
Then all of them flip and do damage
to whoever.
to the active player. Yeah. If you need to add a shadow, but every card in the market already has one, that's when you do it.
Okay. All right. I will.
Oh, did you take 5 or did you?
This has not happened yet.
I mean that.
Oh yeah, no, that hits me for 5. I'm gonna stun a champion with stun as Ruinous Enforcer. I will draw this one and then shuffle and draw.
Blue. Cast 2 shadows.
I shuffled the captive in. Was I supposed to shuffle the captive in? Okay.
No, into that or into that?
Into here.
Yeah, take that out. That's
okay.
still he's still out there.
Okay. When we find the captive, we'll just shuffle him in. So.
Otherwise, gain 4 fight. Okay, so he's actually fighting now.
Yeah.
I'm at 20 HP. 20 HP. All right, play this dude. He can rescue the captive. Straight up.
Oh, okay. I'll go get him then. Let's see. Here he is.
So I can heal him for 4. Sacrifice the top card of the ritual, or a flesh armor, shadow spike, or gobbled up card. Shadow. He can sacrifice the shadow.
That's good.
Just gotta get to him out. All right, that's my turn. Oh, this costs 1. Yes, that's good because that can get rid of their shadow.
Oh, so when you buy it,
Sacrifice.
okay. Shadows.
It's actually sacrifice. So.
Okay.
All right.
So replace the.
So we can actively like buy around the shadows.
So blue masters 2 shadows, and a mastery. I see. So he doesn't do. He does huge chunks of damage.
Yeah, he builds up to the huge damages.
And then this guy hits me for 4. I have 6 gold. I am going to go ahead and use my fire gem and trash it for 6 fight to get rid of this dude since he's doing quite a bit of damage. And then I have 4 gold. I guess I'll just I'll buy this thing. It's not great, but it will stop the shadows. That's what I got. Go ahead.
Red.
Okay, so I take 5 from the fire.
Cast a shadow. Stun the highest champion among all players.
And now it's got the 2 mastery, so it flips.
Oh, 2 mastery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it casts 3 shadows with a blue. It casts a shadow. For each shadow, discard a card.
That's all disgusting.
Cast shadow. For each shadow, stun the highest champion among all players. Cast a shadow, gain 3 health for each shadow. What the F?
Alright.
What the? Why couldn't you just kill the priestess?
I had so many golems.
I did 27 to the priestess, Justin.
I know. Alright, I'll play Deception. Play this Tithe Priest. I'll play Spark. Target opponent discards a card. Ruinous Chanter. F that guy. I'll discard him.
Who would be him gaining
HP for each shadow and casting 1 shadow.
He would gain 15 hit points.
Yeah, that's a lot of HP.
We have done exactly 0 hit points to him yet.
2, 3, 4, 5 gold. 5 gold. I'll buy this Direwolf because it's got a shadow. And do 5 damage. I've done it.
Okay. Oh god. Oh, the blue. Oh god. 3 shadows. So that fills it up, right? So 1, 2. I would go to try to add the shadow and I can't. So now I get hit for untrucked, right?
Yeah,
we don't
exactly
add,
a truck.
we
The
don't
last
add
one
the
does not
6th
add.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8, 7, 15, 19, 20, 21. Pow!
Yeah, I would have been dead.
Ow! Ow!
How's it feel, Nathan? How's it feel to take damage?
Oh god, I'm taking the damage. Okay, I lose. I have to discard a gold to this imp. I will play Dark Energy. I played a red card, so I get rid of the imp. I will play Throwing Axe, and this I've got 7 more fights, so I'll draw a card. I got 2 gold. I'll buy a fire gem. I will. I give as good as I get this turn. I hit for 9, 13, 16. I don't quite give as good as I get, but I do give. So I'll hit for 16.
Okay.
And I will draw these 2 and shuffle.
All right.
Yeah.
Red. Cast a shadow for each shadow. Stun the highest champ. All right. Shadow.
And the Tithe Priest.
And then I take 4. Oh. Okay. Play Arcane 1, draw. Hey, it's the captive. So it can sacrifice the top card of the rituals. He can sacrifice a shadow.
Okay, so that's gone.
Play Intimidation.
It's a shame that dude is so dead. I've never seen a more dead captive than that guy
he's
there.
hyper dead. Recruit. +1 for each champion you have in play. I can play this cat first. So 3, 4, 5 HP. I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5 HP. Yeah. Heal me.
You might be able to survive.
Then can make. Is there any more shadows in play? There's not shadows in play right now.
Yeah,
okay,
that's good in shadows.
That's good. I can make a fight. And then I have 5.
Oh, these are
6,
here.
7 fight. And 3 gold. Yes, 3 gold. And -1 cost an action. 7 fight. Could also just draw a card.
Give how much gold? 3?
3. I'm just gonna draw a card.
Yeah,
I bought a lot of stuff. Fire staff.
That'll draw
2
your
more
card.
items in play. Action play, draw a card. Yep. Then ignite. This is another 3. So 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fight.
13.
That's not an action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 12 fight. I think I take this guy out
Mm-hmm.
and then do 6.
Okay.
I need to reduce my HP. Okay.
666. Alright. Green. Cast a shadow for each shadow. Discard a card. That was a good time for that. I'll be honest. I will lose a gold. I've got my shield bearer and 4 gold. So not really any reason to fight there. I guess I can go ahead and buy the rot, which will clear a shadow. It's not worth 1 gold. That's me, and that'll be your turn. I will draw 5.
Fighting it. Red. Cast a shadow for each shadow, stun the highest.
No, my shield bearer among all players. Okay,
among all players, yeah. And then discard an item. Goodbye, gold. My cat and captive lived, and so I can clear a shadow.
Almost unbelievable.
I can play deception and draw a card. I can play thrash and stun a champion. Then I can put the next card I acquire this turn into my hand. I can play the Darien War Mage.
Ooh.
Play Spark, and I can discard a card. Ruinous Zealot. Elite. Does 6. When each other fanatic expensive the first time each turn. Yeah, I'll discard this guy.
No, yeah, get out
He's
of there.
got 6 guard too. He's definitely dead. Get that guy the F out. And then I have another gold. I will use my ability.
Yeah, -1 gold. Get a W.
That's fine. So that was for that. These are used. I could heal for 5. I could just do
Healing.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
I mean, I think there's probably like a threshold you want to be above.
I mean, we have no shadows to play. We can't possibly lose right now, right? It's fine. I'll do 7 damage to the boss. Put him at a cool 59. I have all these friends in play.
All right, green. Oh my! Discarding cards. And I get a stone golem.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
All right. Well, the stone golem beats on me for 5. I gotta pitch a card. Goodbye, gold. I don't think I want a crushing blow here because I've got a hand scythe, which lets me do 3 damage to a minion in my area. I've got a fire gem. I'll play dark energy and throwing axe. I'll get to draw a card off the throwing axe. And then I will thrash for 4. So I've got 9, 13 fights. I need 6 to take out this guy. So I've got 7 left over. I'll dump the 7 into the boss. I will buy this Daring Escape just to clean out this shadow. I think now that we've got like we've got like enough of an economy to keep the shadows under wraps, we might be fine.
Yeah, we just have to like keep it up.
So yeah. I'll draw these 3 and then shuffle and draw. It's your turn.
Alright.
My deck is not particularly good, but I do have a large amount of fights.
White. That's the blue. Cast 3 shadows.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Yep. 2 of those in a row is what's gonna do stuff to us. 6 and 6 and 8 on these. Yeah, that's a lot.
Wait, it's the
What?
It's the. I thought it was the cards that were underneath the stuff on the. Was what got. I thought the shadows themselves were turned face up to do the damage.
Right, but these are hard to buy.
Oh, yeah.
Clear them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The master did flip already. He flipped real quick. He only took 2 to flip, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I will clear a shadow. In this 8 cost. I will play Death Touch. Clear a card. My discard pile. Play Dire Wolf. Gives me a little shield. I'll use this 2 gold to channel. The old Warlock card. Play this guy. Play this thing. I'm playing like all the factions over here.
Yeah, well, we just kind of had to buy whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like we don't have the luxury of.
I don't have any
being
gold.
picky.
I can do 1, 4, 7, 10, 14 damage.
Looks good to me.
Yep. And I get to reshuffle without getting 14 damage. Alright. If you hit 3, I got bad news for your whole
Well, it
life.
just fills the whole thing up.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Right. It's bad news. It's
For me.
yeah.
Oh,
Right. Oh god, Stone Golem. Shadow. So he takes out 3 champions, the highest. So starting the highest. Those guys. Goodbye.
really good champions.
15 health. And then this Stone Golem punches me for 5, which puts me down to a ripe. Okay. Okay, so we gotta get inventive here, I think. I am going to confiscate. I can acquire a card that costs 4 or less for free. I will acquire this Veteran Squire. I will Daring Escape. I can make him discard a card. Yellow. Gain 3 life for each shadow.
It only costs 1 shadow, though, right?
It's also a Fire Pentagram, which is whenever you flip a red card, it does 5 damage to you and all of your minions.
Get it out of here.
Get
it out of here.
But if you play a 5 gold card, you get rid of it.
5 gold. I ain't got that.
Okay, so I'll get rid of it. All right, and then I may put a card from my discard pile on top of my deck. I'll discard this to draw a card, or sorry, I'll remove this from the game to draw a card. I'll play the Veteran Squire. I'll gain 6 off the confiscate. I've got 4, 7, 8, 9 fights. Now, I think what I actually do here is I just crushing blow the Stone Golem.
Yeah.
I think that's a fine use there. And then I take my 9 fight pump directly into the Master's face. I've got 1 gold left over. This doesn't really do anything. It will just sit there. And I will draw 5.
Yellow. Cast a shadow, then he's going to gain about 3 times 4.
So 12 health.
Okay.
Feel like that's a yikes.
Yeah. Alright, I will go and use his gold to channel.
Yeah.
I'll discard a shadow if you want to get rid of one of those.
The
Get
8.
off that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Play a recruit, play spark, so I can discard a card. Twisting bolt.
It's a blue.
10 damage to you. A nearby player may choose to suffer the damage instead.
It's a blue.
Cast 3 shadows. Yeah, get through. That's discarded. That's hyper discarded.
This is shuffle right now.
Yeah. Play intimidation and gold. So that's 2 gold, 3 gold. I get to heal for 4. 5, 8. Fight. 3. 3 I can buy this guy. Through the shadow. So 8, 9 damage. I'll hit 9 damage into the boss.
Okay. My turn.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have to worry about the blue. It hits. Fire Pentagram and green. Cast a shadow and then discard 3 cards. Ooh. Well, I'll discard these 3 cards. A 2 gold and a fire gem. I will play the Rot, and I will play Dark Energy. I am going to sacrifice a card. I'll sacrifice. I will draw a card off my Dark Energy. That's a throwing axe, and I will get to draw a card off my throwing axe. Oh, it's a hand scythe. The Veteran Squire is going to give me 2 fights. I can't actually do anything with this hand scythe. The Rot and the Dark Energy combine for 14 attack. So 14, 16, 17, 18 attack. I'm swinging for the fences. I don't have any gold, though. Gold is for cowards.
Oh, boys. Here I go dying. Blue. Okay, well. So these happen, and the last one triggers it.
Yeah.
And I see if I live or not. So these are trashed. It's all trashed. And then I take this amount of damage. Here we go. 8, 9, 14, 21. I'm dead. 23.
Does it go directly to you? Or does it do good
It ignores these because they don't have guard. So it just kills me.
Yikes. Boom!
I'm gone. That's your turn now.
Justin is obliterated.
Yep.
Justin has turned into a shadow himself.
I'm out.
Okay, the market refreshes.
Yeah.
God, later, Justin. And I'll draw
Goodbye.
Okay, and that's a red card, so the it gains 1, it takes out my Veteran Squire. I take 5 damage from the Fire Pentagram. Okay. Alright.
This sits in play, right?
This is discarded.
Oh.
Yeah, this clear this hand.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll play my Shield Bearer. I will confiscate and acquire a card that costs 4 or less for free. I'll acquire the Sway. I have 4 gold. I had a gold turn. Master Weigh-In. Are you good? It's the only one that has like any synergy with the deck. The Elven Gift will let me draw a card this. Or I can also hit him. He's at 14. Does this? Do I think I kill him with this 3 damage? I think I overkill him. If I think there's like such a small chance I get through my deck again. So I'll spend the 2 gold for the 3 damage, and I'll spend 2 gold for a Fire Gem. If I get through my deck, I want like all of my cards to do damage. So
there's 3 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, keep going.
And I'll get these 5. A blue, you say. So it gets 3 shadows. It does 10 damage to me. So it does 5 damage to my Shield Bearer and then 5 damage to me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So smokes him. I take 5. And then activates 3 shadows.
This deals 10 damage to you. It didn't say it's a villainous attack, though.
Okay, so
I think it just does 10 damage to you.
Okay, so my Shield Bearer is still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm at what? That puts
3.
me to 3. Okay, well. And it's at 11?
Yeah.
4, 7, 8, 9, draw. Bang.
You did it. Great job. Okay.
I had 2 gold for the Solar Smash, too.
Excellent. If you defeat the Laughing Shadow, go to chapter 16.
Whew.
Alright. The heroes are victorious. You have vanquished the demon. You are exhausted and want to collapse, but you force yourself to keep your feet. There remains work to do. Most of the followers are dead, massacred by the demon, but you bind the survivors so the city watch can take them. During the battle, you freed the young man from his chains, and he proved to be no small ally. After he gathered himself, he speaks to you with an unexpected grace. You have my eternal thanks, he says, bowing low, and I'm sure my father will reward you greatly. Puzzled, you ask him who his father is. The young man seems shocked. You don't know who I am? And yet you fought that horrific demon to save my life. I fear I have underestimated your virtue, my new friends. He steps back and bows low. I am Calathiel, son of Lord Governor Rathiel, at your service. If you weren't so tired, you'd laugh. You're speaking to royalty, for Rathiel's the Emperor's brother, and the man in front of you is the Emperor's nephew. The priestess had apparently intended a royal sacrifice for the demon. As the watch seizes the prisoners and a healer tends to Calathiel's injuries, something draws you to a corner of the chamber. You find a broken remnant of the slain demon. The relic pulses lightly in your hand, and you wonder, what sort of magic may yet linger inside? You fold a cloth around the item and place it in your pack. As you make your way above ground, you wonder what time it is. Perhaps the inn at Four Rivers is still open. The gods know you could use a drink. Rewards. There are 4 relic cards, 1 for each of the 4 demons. The group finds the one that matches the demon you defeated. In future campaign encounters for this group, add the relic to the market deck. Each player earns a character point and may spend to upgrade one of their skills. Or buy a health card. Okay,
and that's it. And then next week we'd pick up?
Yeah, next week we pick up the second part, which is the second expansion. That also, there's like a lot of replayability in this.
Yeah, there's actually an incredible amount.
That we played an entire campaign in 2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5, right at 2.5.
That's really good.
That included like a little bit of like searching around for the rules and whatnot, but still.
We got an epilogue. A few months later. The ceremony is short and private. Most of Thandar is unaware of what occurred that night. Lord Governor Rathiel explains, and I would have it remain that way. 2 guardsmen look on impassively as Rathiel gives you his fervent thanks, as well as a title, Protector of Thandar. When he places a small chest of gold on the table, you attempt to refuse, but it refuses your refusal. Take it, please. I'm afraid you'll need it to buy supplies. With a grim smile, he unfurls a map of the land surrounding the city of Thandar. He points to a small dot on the edge of the map. This is Heart's End. It's a small village south of Riverdown, a quiet place. They mostly keep to themselves, or so I'm told. It is known for... Lord Governor pauses. He tilts his head, clearly thinking hard, then evidently gives up. Well, not known for anything near as I can tell. Just the same, they have sworn fealty to Thandar and therefore under our protection. Rathiel's face turns serious. You did Thandar a great service in slaying that monster and saving my son, and now I ask for your aid a second time. Go to Heart's End. Go and find out what happened. Perhaps the Ruinous sect is again up to some malevolence. You ask what has happened to the people of Heart's End. That's just the problem, the Lord Governor says. The entire village is missing. The adventure continues in the Lost Village campaign deck. There you go. Very cool. There's also a scoring system in the back. So if you replay, you can score yourself. Yeah. Very cool. I'm obviously the best at this. I guess so. Look, the stupid demons at 9 HP, or whatever they were. The stone golem. Yeah. Those were. I think we could have. I wonder what happens. Cleared it. I wonder what happens if we could. We'll have to replay it. Yeah, I guess we'll have to replay. So. Gauntlet Sunday. Yes. What deck? I don't know yet. That remains to be seen. Yeah. Feel free to suggest something in Discord, and I'll say no, or I'll say that sounds good. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. So we'll keep these together for next time. Yep. We do need to get the relic. I think we can probably worry about that. Yeah, we'll draw the relic at the beginning of next time. This was really fun. Yeah, this was sweet. I could like jam out, especially if you had like a whole campaign or whatever. I could see you jamming out like 10 games of this in a row. And I think it would be good with more people too. Yeah. So I'm a big fan. Yeah. I liked this more than I thought it would. It was the perfect amount of like, we're losing. And we barely know, right? that dude was serious business. Yeah, he was very serious business. Nathan was a 3, I was dead. Yeah. You can't get much closer than that. Yeah. So, really good. 10 out of 10. That's like one different decision made somewhere, right? And we lose. Yeah. So highly recommended. Yeah. Highly recommended. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, appreciate it. We're gonna take off. We will see you on Sunday for more Keyforge. And until then, everyone has a good rest of the week. Goodbye.